Hey, hey, hey. I am early tonight. Come on in and join me. Gonna make it kind of quick tonight. But there is a lot going on in the world at large. Come on in and join me. Let me know you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what's going on with you. Streaming over here only in the Empowered Spirit Circle tonight. And over here on Instagram. About to go live on Instagram as well. So just take a moment. Come on in and join me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, some hearts. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. Let us begin. Yeah, Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit program, my energy focus for the week, where we talk about the podcast, what's going on in the cosmos, and we align our energy for the week ahead using the guidance of the cards. So yes, I know I'm usually on a little bit later, but it is Super Bowl, so much distraction out there. I thought I would just come in to do a little shorter energy focus, but there is a lot going on this week that I really did want to talk about. So we are definitely still in Mercury retrograde. You may be feeling it, you may be noticing it. As I'm seeing it, it really is a time to reawaken our spiritual practice. All of that energy in Aquarius, especially this week. I think we've got about 7 planets in Aquarius, which is all of that air, that innovation, that original thinking, that creativity. I know I posted and I was definitely corrected that we haven't been this way in a long time, but since the early 60s with all these planets in Aquarius. So it really is a time to open up. I know for me in the early 60s, that was that energy of the music and the art and the hippies and the free spirit and all of that energy. That's what we want to come back to. An art renaissance, a renaissance in your thinking. That's exactly the energy going on this week. So really is important that you open up to that new way of thinking and to that reawakening. Go back into 2020. What were your hard lessons? Reawaken your spiritual practice. That's really what we want to talk about this week. So on the podcast, I had Dr. Shivani. She's a functional medicine doctor. She was saying the same thing. She was talking about how important it is to get to the root causes. And spirituality is a part of medicine. So agree with her. I really do. And I actually shared a story about my own life and kind of what was really talking about what she was talking about. Very early on, I was kind of the fat kid in the family. And so I was teased. My brother teased me all the time, having to go to a fat doctor. And it wasn't like the doctor was fat, it said I was fat. And they gave me diet pills. Instead of getting to the root of the problem, they gave me diet pills to help me just kind of deal with the fact of let's just not let her eat, which didn't help to get to the root of the problem. And it took me a really long time. And that was about when I was 11, 12, in and out of high school, going to that, doing that. And that was really not very good. And it wasn't until college that I really even got into the idea of what is a healthy eating. Still not getting to the root of the problem. And it really wasn't until a broken marriage that I really got to the point where a spiritual practice is what helped me. Sitting still, getting quiet, asking those questions. And so that's the message for this week. It's really, how can you get to the root of where you are, clear that energy out, and it's really that reawakening of a spiritual practice. And that's going to help you really sit still, get quiet. And like I did, I finally began to uncover what was that emotional eating about. All right, we really didn't have a term for it back in the early 60s, 70s, but I still needed to get to the root of what it was. And now we talk about the empath energy. And when you get quiet, when you build that spiritual practice, it really helps you open up to so many other things going on beneath you. So I'm asking you, do you have a spiritual practice? Would you like to learn how to have one? Give me a hashtag how to, and I'll make sure to reach out. I do have a masterclass tomorrow, 6 p.m., no charge. My gift to you, come join me. It's on Zoom, so the links are around. Get the link and come join us, and I will break it down. Easy steps that can help you open up to that bigger part of who you are. Definitely really important that we do that. So as we move through this week, Monday, tomorrow, you may feel a little bit of some of that old energy coming up. And so you may start to question, why is this coming around? All right, we're in Capricorn. Some of that old energy that's been breaking apart, that's going to be coming up as we start the week. Then as we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, we go into the dark of the moon. All right, that's right before the new moon comes, which is on Thursday. Again, it's going to be in Aquarius, another planet in Aquarius. We got about 7, like I said. But all of this energy, as we start the week, you might feel a little bit of that darkness. You might feel a little bit of that lower energy for you. And so just reminding yourself, the moon goes through many cycles. So do we. What's the best way to deal with it? Slow down. Go into your spirit. Ask these questions so that it can help you to open up. A lot of planets in Aquarius that are going to help you to expand. Now that Jupiter energy, all right, very important. Venus energy. Venus energy is that energy that's going to help you open up to the beauty, the art, the creativity in your own life, which is going to help you really to find the way in which to move through this, to remove those patterns, those things that keep getting you stuck, those things that keep pulling your energy down. We want to keep the energy lifted as we move through. Now, we also have an opportunity to say goodbye to that rat. We have the Chinese New Year coming in on Friday. It's the year of the ox. And the ox gives us a little bit more of that solid centering of who we are. It's about diligence, it's about dependability, it's about strength, it's about determination, and it really can help you to feel stronger and knowing the truth of who you are. Really important right now, all right? So that we're not so influenced by everything out there, but that you can bring your energy in and feel the strength within your own soul. So that energy comes in on Friday. Unfortunately, they're not going to see all the celebrations. We're not going to see Mardi Gras. Even in China, they're saying they're not doing the usual energies, but it still happens whether or not we can celebrate or not. But maybe it's a time to celebrate within you, a shift of energy, a beginning. Begin to do that spiritual practice for yourself. Really, really important. All right. And as we look at that Mercury energy, we still have it all the way through the month. It really is a time to reflect on the things that you can renew in your life. So important too this week to really kind of recycle, get rid of the clutter, everything. I think there is that superstition that if you clean up everything until Friday and then no more cleaning for the month, right? You want to clean it all out. You want to let the energy settle, open your door and bring in that good luck. Jupiter is in Aquarius as well, which brings in a lot of good luck as well. So we are seeing so much reawakening with our spiritual practices, and now is a time for you as well. Definitely a time to do that. So join me for the masterclass tomorrow. Get the link. It's free. It's on Zoom. I'd love to guide you through those 5 steps. And especially in a week like this, with all this energy moving through that dark of the moon, it is a time to realign with your intentions that you had set for the beginning of the year. And as that new moon comes in on Thursday, reset your intentions. Feel that energy coming forward for you. All right, so let's take a moment and just ground our energies together. Keep it short tonight. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Taking a moment to just pull in your energy. Feeling the presence of your spirit coming in. Feeling that energy aligning with the greater spirit, God, universe, whatever it is for you. Taking another deep inhale and exhale. Calling in all your spiritual beings, the Reiki masters, the teachers, calling them in. Feel yourself supported and surrounded in this beautiful light for yourself. Inhaling and exhaling. Calling in your energy, pulling it in from the weekend. And just taking a moment to feel yourself very present and this energy around us. Here we are, still in the winter. As we find in the teachings of the medicine wheel, the season of winter is in the direction of the north. We do our dream work, we look to our visions, we call in our ancestors for guidance and protection. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, and just allow yourself to ground in this energy right into the heart. Feel that connection for you. Taking a moment and setting an intention for this week. Whatever it is for you, feel that energy, see it, hear it, know it, all around you. And as that intention comes in, allow yourself to feel those higher emotions, those elevated emotions of love, of peace, of abundance, of money, whatever it is for you. We come into Valentine's Day next Sunday. Feel the love. That's that Venus energy all around you. Beautiful high vibration to bring in this intention for this week. Taking another deep inhale And exhale. And just send that energy out, sealing it in. Shokure, 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 out into the world. A little Reiki to help. Bringing the awareness back to the heart, grounding the energy wherever you are. Feeling a little calmer as you start to bring the awareness back, coming back. Keeping those high vibrations all around you. All right, so as we look to the cards this week, we start out with the Son of Swords, which is kind of interesting because that's our air energy. And there's a good thing about this card because it shows us to be like, I like to look at it as like mindset. Really focus your mind, all right? Don't be all scattered. Focus. The only thing about the Son of Swords is that it reminds us not to be Mr. Know-It-All, all right? Sometimes the sun energy can think they know it all, right? So be careful of that. But you do want to have a good mindset, be really sharp in how you're thinking this week, all right? Don't let it get too out of there. I know I drew the 9 of Swords, which is like, don't get caught in the drama. That was my card. Good message for me. It's like, stay off of social media too much, right? So really for all of us, focus your energy. Have the innocence of that energy that we're all in right now, that newness of energy coming in, and focus what you want your mindset to be. If you chose card number 1, I love this. This is like good fortune coming your way. It was upright. So know that things are going to change. This always reminds us nothing stays the same. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us, like when you're on top, like be really grateful. Good fortune is coming your way. I love it, especially as we come into the new Chinese New Year. But be grateful because it will change too. So honor that path. Look for that good fortune. Set those intentions as we come into the new moon on Thursday for that for you. The second card is the 8 of Wands. And I love this too because this is swift action. As you focus your mind, you can bring in exactly what you want. This is our passion, our desires, and swiftly you can find some changes coming in, especially with a strong mindset. So it really goes well with the energy of Aquarius right now. The third card is the 6 of Cups. This is kind of interesting because it does say that there is a lot going on, especially in the emotional. This is our emotional realm. All right, so sometimes it reminds us too about the illusions. We can get so far into thinking all this stuff, but what is real and what is not? And I always love this because there's one cup turned upside down. So it always kind of like says, okay, there might be something that you're really kind of spacing out on or really going into, but is it real for you? All right, so check in on those emotions. Clear them out, let go of the excess emotions, cut the cords on what you need to do so that you can focus your energy, get a good mindset going this week. Recognize the Wheel of Fortune. Good fortune is coming in for you. Swift changes coming forward. Love this, love this. Don't get caught in the illusions. Don't get caught in the drama. But this is more even that emotional realm of what you're feeling. Don't let your emotions overrule you. All right? Definitely some good cards for this week. And again, the message is really to work with that Aquarius energy. That's that air energy. Open up, innovate, new ideas, reawakening your spiritual path. All right, definitely some good messages for all of us coming in. Just checking the chat here, doing a lot of eating lately. Yes, eating will do that. Boredom. Find some new things to do. Really reach into your spiritual practice. Hey there, add to the broadcast. Okay, yeah, we're on over here in the group. All right. Hey there. Bham's Energy. How are you? I miss seeing you. Hey, Paul. How are you? All right. So I do have a few moments before we get off. If you'd like a card, let me know. And again, just like if you want to know how to, whether you're watching this on replay or not, how to create your spiritual path, give me a hashtag how to. I would love to guide you through. The masterclass is free, no charge, 5 simple steps. Just my way of giving back at this time right now. Again, as I shared earlier, it has helped me so much to have a practice to go in to get that deeper part of what is going on with each and every one of us. All right, I know I'm on an earlier time. Let me know if anybody would like a card. Sure, you may have a card. Here we go. So we have the Hierophant, all right? So this is about like who are you giving your power to? Make sure that you're not giving it away. Know that you have the key to what you need. It's like a calling to the heavens. And sometimes too, this reminds us that maybe sometimes like finding a spiritual guide, finding a spiritual teacher, returning to that spiritual path again is really important. So not to give your power away. Know that that power lies inside of you. Definitely. Birmingham's Energy. I know I'm like spacing. I can see I'm spacing your name because of the Instagram name, but I miss seeing you. I hope you're well. How is your practice going? Definitely. I do have a Reiki class coming up on February 20th. It's virtual. Reach out if you'd like to learn. This is a perfect time to learn a skill like Reiki. And again, it has helped me so much to be consistent in my practice. I will be sharing that as well. So let me know if you'd like a card. I'm not sure over here who it is. I know I miss you too. I'm not sure who you are over here on Facebook. You're in my group. But let me know if you have any questions. Again, check out the podcast. Dr. Shivani was super great. It was great to have like a functional medicine doctor to really talk about like what is going on. Really important that we can really have that spiritual aspect to who we are. Right? I'm actually not even seeing it broadcasting in the group, but I hope it is. I hope you see it. Hope it's there for you. So reach out. Come join me in the Masterclass. Check out the podcast for this week and know that you can shift your energy. You can really have a strong focus in your mind. Use the elements of the cosmic forces right now to help you make some of those shifts and changes. All right, definitely check it out. Let's just take a moment. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. Focusing your energy for the week. Pull it in. Be strong in your mind. Open up to your spiritual practice. Know that it will help you go deeper within to get to the root causes of all that you've been doing. Definitely. Inhaling and exhaling. Sending you lots of love and light out into the world. Have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you're watching. To your spirit, namaste.